The last thing I remember clearly is the sound of machines. Doctors spoke in calm, controlled voices, but their eyes told another story. I was in the ICU. My body felt heavy, like it didn't belong to me anymore. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. But I could hear everything. Sometimes I heard my son's voice. "Mom is strong. She'll make it." He sounded worried but distant, like he was speaking about someone else. Days blurred into nights. Nurses changed shifts. My vision faded in and out. But through the fog, I always thought about one thing: my home. The house my late husband built for me. The house where I raised my son. The house that was my safety, my identity, my entire life. While I was fighting to stay alive, decisions were being made for me. I didn't know that papers were being signed. I didn't know that lawyers were being contacted. I didn't know that my son was given full control over everything. I trusted him. Why wouldn't I? He was my child. The boy I stayed up for when he was sick. The boy I protected from the world. I had no idea the world I needed protection from was him. When I finally woke up fully, the doctor smiled. "You're a fighter," he said. "You made it." I should have felt happy, but something inside me felt wrong. My son came to pick me up. He looked tired, nervous, and avoided my eyes. On the drive home, I noticed he missed the familiar turn. "You missed the road," I said softly. He tightened his grip on the steering wheel. "We're still going home," he replied, but his voice had no warmth. When we stopped, I saw my house, but it didn't feel like mine. New paint, new curtains, a strange car in the driveway. Before I could ask anything, the front door opened. His wife's parents stepped outside, smiling like they owned the place. I tried to walk in, but my son gently stopped me. "Mom, we need to talk." Those words felt heavier than any medical diagnosis. Inside, everything was different. My furniture moved. My photos gone. My bedroom turned into a guest room. Finally, I asked the question that was tearing my heart apart. "What is going on?" He looked down and whispered, "While you were in the ICU, I transferred the house to my in-laws." My ears rang. "This house was your father's gift to me," I said. "It was my security." "They needed stability," he said, "and you weren't conscious." Decisions had to be made. Decisions. About my life. My property. Without me. In that moment, I realized something terrifying. I was a guest. In my own home. That night, I didn't cry. I stared at the ceiling and thought. Sometimes, when a person is broken enough, they don't cry anymore. They plan. The next morning, I left quietly. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I didn't fight. I went straight to the lawyer who had handled my property years ago. He pulled out the old documents and reviewed everything carefully. After a long silence, he looked at me and said something that gave me life again. "The transfer is not permanent. It can be challenged." For the first time since leaving the ICU, I felt powerful. For weeks, I stayed quiet. I let everyone believe I was weak, that I had accepted my fate. Then one evening, I returned to the house. I placed legal documents on the dining table. My son read them, his hands shaking. The house was back in my name. I didn't scream. I didn't insult him. I just looked at him and said, "You thought the ICU erased who I am, but I survived death. Do you really think I wouldn't survive betrayal?" He couldn't speak. "The house is mine again," I continued. "But the trust you destroyed? That will never come back." I walked out with my head high. I wasn't homeless, but I was wiser, stronger, and finally awake. Sometimes the deepest betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the people you trusted with your life.